This is a video for the use of OTB Technologies TCP The Concrete Profiler. Provided in the regular kit, there is an part A, which is white, and a part B, which is a dark charcoal. There are also 4 receptacles that are used for the use of the putty onto the surface. Once the lids are removed from both A and B, you'll see that there is the putty and a red receptacle in each one of them. These are used for the exact amount of A and B to be mixed together. I've taken the liberty of mixing an A and a B into the receptacles. You'll notice that there is pretty much a level surface on the red receptacles for both the gray and the white. The only exception to this would be as if you were using a surface replica for a CSP 7, 8, or 9 on the ICRI, International Concrete Repair Institute CSPs. So once we've got the surface even here, we go ahead and remove the A and we go ahead and remove the B, and we start to mix these together. At a temperature of about 70 to 75 degrees, the time it takes to mix these two together is about 45 seconds. There's a chemical reaction that occurs within the putty. Once it starts, it cannot be stopped. It can be slowed down by temperature. We've put the putty into a refrigerator at about 32, 34 degrees Fahrenheit, and we found that it takes about roughly about a half hour for it to completely set up. Of course, at warmer temperatures, it would take less time. So getting this a uniform consistency is an excellent idea. Once its consistency is completely together, you've taken the mixed putty and you've put it into the receptacle. You'll notice that I'm checking the back to make sure that there's no air pockets. And once we do this, we're going to use as a surface profile a number 5 International Concrete Repair Institute CSP. Going ahead and placing it on the surface, this can either be done by hand, which is pushing down firmly, or it can be stepped upon. Once that's basically placed, it's left in position for the length of time for the chemical reaction and the putty to start setting up. We're going to check this at intervals on the outside edge to make sure that we can remove the receptacle from the surface. The product OTB Technologies TCP comes in 3 kits. One is a deluxe kit that has the means of being able to use a specially designed micrometer to measure the peak to valley ratio on each one of the receptacles profiles that you've taken. It can then be measured and assessed to evaluate towards a ICRI 1 through 9 that we've taken 2,000 readings on to give you a range for each one of these rubber comparators. The deluxe kit also contains all of the 9 and now 10, come to think of it, 10 CSPs, the micrometer, the A and the B. There are 6 plastic receptacles, plastic gloves, and there is a small brush to make sure that you remove any of the heavy items from the surface that you're going to apply the putty to. The next kit we have is, if you already own the ICRI CSPs, then what we've done is has a kit available in a blow molded case that has the A and the B. It has the 6 receptacles, and it also contains the micrometer and the brush. It does not contain the CSPs or the ICRI 310 guideline that's used in conjunction with the CSPs. The last kit we have is the A and the B, and there are 4 receptacles, And what's that used for? Either by itself as method A in ASTM D7682, which is just taking the putty, making a replica, and visually inspecting it to one of the CSPs, or it is used to refill both the kits that are the deluxe and the kit that is brand new with just the micrometer and product within. The thing we're looking for is that this is able to be pressed with your fingernail and that it stays in a shape. We can then simply twist and remove the receptacle and set it aside. Now we have a setup profile that is pretty close to being able to be taken off. Once that it's done and set up, we simply peel it off and it can be reviewed to see how it is comparative to either the CSP, the surface that we're looking at, or measured using the micrometer. If you have any questions, I'd be more than glad to answer them. You can get us at OTB Technologies, which is otbtech.net, or you can go on there and get our phone number. We're open to any conversation or any questions regarding our products. There are a lot of other products that OTB Technologies has, and we'll discuss this in other videos. Thank you.